What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're on a computer? What? Load game. Autosave. Hi again, Ty. Glad you... Oh no! How do I skip? I've already seen this bit. How do I skip? It just told me to skip, didn't it? Ah. Whoa! Oh yeah, just all the way through this. We've already done this. I'm not doing this again. Right, here we go. Skip. We've already talked to all this. Skip through this. Why can't I skip this? We've already seen this. Why can't I skip this? Okay, right. This is obviously. I've already read this, so just fucking yappa around. Okay, right. I'm upset that it didn't say exactly where I was. Let's go with Sayori next. This is a good poem, Ty. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. And I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Ty. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Oh, for fuck's sake, dog. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Oh. That's more respectable than what I thought you were gonna say. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you thrusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that your poem was bad. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made egg on toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. It was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Alright, let's save Monica for last. Let's go with Natsuki. Okay. Well, let's start with the thing I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ugh. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, if it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So you're saying mine is good. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... Just so you know, just so you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're so self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that to myself mostly. I am so confused with what's happening. Because when I loaded the game, this was like a computer thing. So is this not really real? Is this like an app within an app within an app? I am genuinely baffled by this. Because because it gave me options to look at files and stuff. I am really confused. I might have to go back at the start of episode 3. I'm gonna go back and check through the computer and just see what's happening. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours right now. Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. None of those climb, leap, race, seek, run, fly, and try. The only ones that really rhymed is fly and try. The rest of them didn't really do anything. People can try. Try to do the rest of it? Okay, that was short compared to the rest of them. You're not brilliant at this. You just wrote a list, not gonna lie. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. That's a complete lie. I do not like it. I did just shit on it. I'm gonna be honest. What? Just be honest. I am. Yeah? Thank you.
Granddad was gonna go on for me.
Okay. This is... almost went everywhere. It's a horror game.
Okay.
Okay. Jacksepticeye played it.
Okay. I like Granddad if you come on for me.
Okay. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Oh, I pressed... what? What did I press? What? No. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read but hits you hard, like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. No, I don't. That's not what I got from the poem. I'm gonna be honest. I read it as a list. But the other nice thing about this simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. But it did rhyme at the end. That's what I picked up on. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what I means to be a pro. I'm glad that you learned something. didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old anyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling... This is me. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, so... Okay, it's only Monica. Why is it giving me an option? Just send me to Monica. Hi, Ty. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ty. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's the sort of barrier that we will all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Huh. I like it, Ty. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So, take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There are lots of poems of stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way anyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or something. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it wasn't too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Anyway, another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, it'll just be a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Cool. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a lot more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for the mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. Like, what's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Like, I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Like, cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out as nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Tai did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all... Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Tai liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Tai appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Like, huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you so full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Like, well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Tai started showing up. This is a horror game. 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 That's okay. That's okay. That's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like you guys fighting. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Tai, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Tai. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and experienced words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Tai? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whatever. Whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me, so of course... It's going to be... Oh shit. I do think, I'm not sure if it's just the voice that I've given her, Natsuki is a bit of a bitch. Yuri going off what my character likes, Yuri also isn't a good fit because we don't have similar interests, because I like manga and anime. To be fair, she likes manga and anime, but it's not the anime we like. It's still closer than what Yuri likes. This is a really tough decision. I'm making it so deep. Help me, Sayori. Help me, Sayori, I feel like would get me out of trouble. So let's do that. Natsuki. Natsuki glanced at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Die. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a suck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everybody to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. I'm not saying that. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori's vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I could organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Ty, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. That's not something you would say, to be fair. In case, well, do the same thing tomorrow. What? And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Ty, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? Oh, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Ty, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what's making me the happiest, and I think everyone likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Yes, it fucking does. We'll just have to see what happens in the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Give her the shoulder touch. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, let's pick the poem. Fucking love this music, it's fucking goated. Right, captive, graveyard, holiday, crimson, sweet, party, lazy, music, desire, free from desire. Your thoughts have multiplied, free from desire. I'm gonna go with party. Peaceful, hurt, disorientate. A lot of these are quite odd words. Let's go. If I go with pink, that's going to be towards the other two. I'm going to try and stay as neutral as possible, so peaceful. Bubbles, joy, sing, rain cloud, family, flower, play, destiny. Sparkle. I like sparkle. Explode, hair, infallible, summer. Unrequited. That's a good word, that's a big word. Incongruent, fighting, wrath, marshmallow, meager, heart, vivid, ocean. Let's go with dark. Kawaii. Determination, unrestrained, judgment. Let's go with determination. Atone, sticky, validity, bunny, spring, nature, daydream, giggle. Swims. Fuck no. Let's go with. Oh, bunny's gonna be for the middle girl because of her hair, right? Let's go with giggle. Death essence, poof. I like poof. Infinite, tenacious. Oh, if I pick a word that someone likes, do they bounce? Out of curiosity, I'm just going to pick philosophy, whirlwind, and look at who bounces. Purple hair bounce. Let's go with waterfall and see who bounces. Ah, so it does. Okay, cool. So they bounce based on who likes the words. Let's go with beauty. So, from what I've noticed, I've done 13. I haven't paid attention to the first 10, I paid attention to the last 3, so I made everyone bounce at least once. Who bounces at suicide, out of curiosity? So she's dark and depressive. Misery? Why does she jump at misery? I don't think it's a... Let's go with a really dark one. Scars. What the fuck? Horror? She jumps. Parfum. Disarray. Alone. Why does she jump at alone? Misfortune? I'm so confused. Starscape. I really don't fucking know what happened there, dog. Don't know who's jumping at what. Right. I'm saying... Oh, I should save. Ah, right. Okay, right. Cool. I save before I just turn off. Like a fucking dumbass. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. Yippee. It's gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. This is day 3, no? Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Ty! Yo, Sayori, actually using words that I would use. Yo, what up, dog? Wagwan. Shit that I would use. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in good mood today. She's always in a fucking good mood. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your... Take a look at... What the fuck? Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh?
Tom.
Why? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Ah. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She's poor. She wants me to pay for it. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Yeah?
Well done.
Okay.
Yeah, Grandad was shouting you for a moment upstairs, but you couldn't hear it.
No, I have the music on really loud.
Yep. It's about bedtime if you're coming up.
Yeah. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you'd have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Tai to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Holy shit. To be fair, I got paid today. Spent it all. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. The revolution? The revolution has begun. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she's bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and stumbles to the desk. What the fuck? She's got fucking bitch slapped. Also, there is a lot of dark imagery appearing. I didn't want to say it before, but she's talking about everyone having devils inside of them, and Sayori's poem, Monika's poem, was all dark and mysterious about her looking through, and if this is an app on a computer like I thought at the start of the game, then that means she's looking through the screen at me. I'm not about that shit. I don't have a camera on my Xbox, so I feel a little bit more safe, not gonna lie, but still I don't appreciate her looking towards me. Because that means this is a game. This is a game within a game, like Matrix level shit. Thwap. Ow. What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. This is a miracle. It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. That's okay. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Like, you're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Like, jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Netsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it, just fucking let go. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leads down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, what the fuck? Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Netsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today? Not me? Yeah, I haven't heard it either. Huh. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's probably popular after all. You don't think she is a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. There you are. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time and... that makes no sense though. You would have, heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Let's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ty. Monica smiles sweetly. And I think that is a great place to save it and to let it lie. Why can't I can't save over the autosave? Okay, sure, whatever. I think that is a great place to leave it. So other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this YouTube video. We'll pick up tomorrow going forward. So I hope you all did enjoy. I'll see you all next one. Hope you all have an excellent day. And goodbye. Stay home and stay safe. I would like to know when this starts to get a little bit horror-y though.